So earlier this week, I got on the phone with my grandma. So then I learned that my grandpa, who has cancer, is in the hospital. He's been hospitalized. I got on the phone with him, and he lights up and he's laughing. He can barely hear me though, and I'm like, Oji-chan, Oji-chan, which means grandpa in Japanese, and I'm speaking in Japanese this whole time, right? Because he only understands Japanese. But the point is, I was like, oh, Oji-chan, like, like I'm doing good here. Genki dayo, right? And I can't understand really what he's saying because it's just I guess I don't know what happened, but I couldn't really understand him very well. But you could tell he's trying, but he's like laughing at the same time. And so I'm laughing, but also like, I can tell like there's something wrong. And so I'm holding back my tears. I'm trying to be all positive because I am not about to freaking cry on the phone with him and like make his I like it's my responsibility at that moment. I felt like to like bring positive and joy to him because he's already on the hospital bed. Like I don't need to like bring negativity by me crying. So anyway, I was like just trying to like not have my voice crack, and I was just centering myself and then projecting that and like saying I'm doing great and everything's wonderful, because in Japanese context, like that's what you say. And I want to say like I love you, but you don't say that in Japanese. No, like you don't, and that would make him feel very uncomfortable and weird. And that's not the whole point of that conversation. The whole point is just making him feel good and projecting my love onto him the best I can over the phone and the circumstance. And I don't even know if he can like really hear me, but he knows it's me on the phone. I know he's been in and out and delirious. So yeah, so that was just like heartbreaking. I totally just lost it. Like when like I got off the phone and I was like, oh fuck. It was not good. It was not good. And but all that being said, like it's like okay, well, we all leave this earth, right? Like it's inevitable. It's gonna happen, right? And I'm in my 20s still, so I'm not necessarily thinking about my mortality, but now is the time, right? I think that I everything that I'm doing right now in my life, I have no regrets. And I have no regrets just because I'm doing the best. And I mean, seriously, I'm doing the best that I can, that I know of right now. And there are times where, especially when I lack clarity, which I've been really working on with the process of journaling. That's been really helping me, to be honest. Journaling is amazing, by the way. Please journal every morning if you can. I do a dump list where I just write all my thoughts down, and that alone, without all the other style of journaling, that alone, a dump list alone, is a game changer, by the way. So do a journaling, comment below. If you're gonna commit to journaling, a dump list, right? Just all your thoughts out. I do it in the morning. I know a lot of people do it at night, but I do it every morning because that's just it's just my thing. I'm a morning person. It's been a really great reminder, just talking to my grandpa and having all this happening this week, that I mean, sometimes I'm afraid to do certain things. It's rare, to be honest. It's rare, but it happens, right? Where I push myself, and I always try to push myself, And then there's always that ceiling that you hit every time, you know, and then you have to break out of that ceiling. But when I hit those ceilings, I get discouraged, man. I get discouraged. And I think, oh, like maybe I'll just stay right here then. Maybe I'll just stay right below the ceiling. Cause I'm pretty far up. Like, well, if I compare myself to the rest of us, right? The average people, I'm doing pretty well. And it's like, at that moment when I have to compare myself to other people, that's when I'm in complete misalignment with myself. I need to compare myself to my best ability, to my own life's purpose and mission. Everybody else doesn't matter. Why am I comparing? Comparing? That should not even be in my vocabulary ever at any point. Just because there's a ceiling that I'm hitting and I'm feeling frustrated? No. And of course I do recognize that. And luckily, I have really good friends who will point it out and say, Tina, no, you're making excuses. What is this? What are you doing? So luckily, sometimes I hate hearing those things, but it's true. It's true. And it's good. It's a good reminder to look at myself and say, is this the best version of me? Is this the absolute best that I can do? Because really, what's the alternative, right? I'm just gonna just be and suppress my spirit and suppress my mission and purpose, and it's like, no. I grew up with Disney films. I know better. You never give up. You thrive and you push and you push and you push. And you get that thing and then you push more. And then sometimes you go down, but you keep pushing anyway. Right? It's the journey. It's truly just journey. It's not the goal. Nobody cares about the goal. It is the journey. The journey is what's amazing. The journey, right? Because once you reach that goal, you just make another goal. It's a constant journey. You know, we're gonna die. We're all gonna die. Everybody. And that's the beauty and the tragedy, right? But mostly beauty. Because that means that there's no excuses.
録画してるの。チャーハンを作ってるおばあちゃんです。っていう録画でおじいちゃんです。